What's up everybody, welcome back to another video on our channel. Today I want to show you a behind the scenes video we shot with our stunning model Mia. Are you ready? Let's roll the intro. Alright guys, this is a beautiful set. We called it, I guess, Mia in blue jeans. If you like to see the nude set of the shoot, as well as the image editing. Those videos will be released today and next week on our Patreon account. Leave you the link in the description below the video. What I basically told Mia is we will use the table as well as the couch to pose. The first part here on YouTube is covered, and then we will transform the set into a nude set. We'll undress and shoot different angles and poses. In this case, Mia is free to pose. I will just give her feedback if I like something, if I like to change something, and yeah. We shot with Mia in November or December last year, so it was pretty dark and not the best way to shoot natural light photography. But what you can do is position your model really next to your window or window front in our case, to get as much light as possible and to use the available light you have. We're standing on the table. She's playing around with her white shirt. Changing my position. And like always, give her feedback, show her some photos, tell her what you like, what you don't like, what you try to achieve. In this case, I told her I love the see-through effect of the white shirt. Perfect for sexy boudoir photos, as well as you can post it on social media, of course, or on YouTube. As you can see, I'm constantly changing from landscape to portrait format as well, to create different variations, different angles. Now I ask her to lay on the table. So I can create a little bit more of a dark and moody images. That's perfect if you go for black and white edits as well. So you see, I changed my position a few times already. While Mia's still on the table, we just positioned her a little bit different. And once again, I'm changing my position, trying to find different angles. Didn't like it at all. And if if there's something you don't like, just move on. Don't hang on with it. Change if you like to change something. In this case, I moved the couch to potentially have it in the frame as a background. Love the color of the couch with the color of her skin. It's very beautiful with skin tones. And now I'm talking to her about the transition to the nude part and then as well to the silhouette set. You probably already know if you're following Patreon. We already released the silhouette set we shot with Mia. So even if I shoot with models, I try to have really a smooth flow throughout the shoot, throughout the different lingerie sets or outfits or sets at all, to make it as easy as possible for her as well. Now you can see I'm just changing the angle she is positioned or she is on the table to create beautiful catch lights on her skin. And now we are transitioning to the couch. Start in a kneeling pose, and then we can transition to the nude part of this set. Carmen is as well changing her position so we can create a beautiful footage of the nude set for you guys. Last instructions, how we're gonna transition to the nude set, and changing my position once again. And here we go. Now we're gonna see the editing part. Alright guys, that's the editing, retouching and selecting part of this set of our beautiful model Mia. And as I mentioned many times before, I use a basic preset, in this case a color preset. I'm gonna do just an overall and basic edit, just brighten it up a tiny bit, bring down the shadows just slightly, even too much a little bit, but the other photos are a little bit darker, so I'm gonna go with half a stop exposure increase, and then I'm gonna sync everything but transform, healing, crop and masking to synchronize this basic look to the whole set or whole gallery. And then we can start selecting and choosing the photos we want to keep and we want to retouch. Basically don't like the first one. I just forgot to check here, and let's go. So don't like the hand placement, the posing of the hand, don't like it here. This is like in between, the arm is not straight enough, but here I don't like the the strain of hair in her face, and I'm not willing to edit it. So next, see what we got. That's too much. We talked already about the hair. I like this one. Let's see, let's keep this one. I think the elbow and the arm is a little bit too strong in those. And here we're gonna keep just one. And I think this pose is a little bit more natural. It's a little bit more beautiful than here. Go with those. Next one on the table. Let's see. Love the one where she's playing with Jean. That's a little bit too much. Love the first one. The first pose is pretty beautiful. Like this a little bit better than that. Don't like the hand placement here at all. Not a fan of those two, so just keep two. Next is a lying pose. This is... I like that she's like playing with the trouser, with the jeans. Or with the outfit, like... I don't like this. That's too strong. But maybe just keep both. I don't know. And last one. Let's see. Here she's clearly in motion. Don't like the hand placement and posing here. Don't like her facial expression in this one. And here the hand, she's in motion still. Here the hand is way better. And I'm gonna keep this one. So let's see what we got. We got 10 photos. Those are pretty similar. And I think this is a little bit better than the portrait format one. So I keep, the portrait format is a little bit better than the landscape format. Therefore I keep the portrait format. Love those. Those are beautiful. Those are gorgeous. Okay, let's edit them. See, half a stop is probably not enough. Let's go with one stop, but then decrease the highlights just a tiny bit because otherwise her hand is a little bit too bright. And then we can brighten up her face just with a radial gradient. And as you already know, I'm just brightening up by maybe 0.2, 0.3, really subtle. And if you like, you can even decrease the highlights on the hand with another gradient and just... Ideally, like her face should be the brightest spot. Or at least the skin, the facial skin should be the brightest stop. Decrease it by half a stop. And then see what we got. Makes there's a difference. Perfect. Otherwise, I pretty much like the overall look. Let's see if we can increase the contrast a tiny bit by decreasing the shadows. Yeah, but that's it. And now let's try to sync everything. Once again, everything but transform, healing, crop, and masking to the other photos to be as efficient as possible, and just have to, you know, correct some details. But in this case, I like the photo a little bit brighter. I don't know if it's 1. Oh, let's go with 1.5. But then just balance it out by decreasing the highlights once again. -25 and the shadows -25. And what I just saw is we have a tiny spot here on her skin, and her legs are darker than the skin on her upper body and on her face. And sometimes skin looks weird if it's like way darker, especially on her on the legs. Therefore, I'm just gonna brighten up her legs or the lower part of the image by just I don't know, half a stop, 0.3, just a tiny bit, to have a more balanced overall brightness in the photo, and then the skin looks way better. So that's it. Now I'm gonna sync the edit to the next pose because it's the similar pose, so probably light is similar. Here we go, perfect. I did sync the mask as well, the linear gradient, and therefore we are faster in the edit. Next one, here we have the problem that the right part, the part where her face is a little bit darker than the rest of the image, because she's lying in a little bit of an angle to the window, and therefore her lower body is a little bit brighter. And once again, I'm just taking a linear gradient and brighten it up just a tiny bit, maybe once again half a stop. And therefore, let's see the before and after. Way more balanced and way better photo. If it's not enough, and if you like her face even brighter, you can even add another mask and go for, I don't know, 0.1, 0.2, and highlight her face even more. If it's overall too bright, you can bring down the highlights just a tiny bit, -25, shadows -25, that's perfect. We're gonna sync this edit to the next one, and I'm gonna include the masks. So I just have to adjust the second mask, the radial gradient, perfect, and we are probably good to go. There's just, I don't know, a little bit. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's better. Perfect. The next two are black and white image edits. I'm gonna increase the exposure a lot. Let's see, 2.5 almost in this case, and I'm just gonna go with it. That's about it. You can maybe, that's almost getting, no, it's okay. You have to be careful with the shadows because otherwise it's getting too dark, but that seems to be okay. And I'm gonna sync everything for the second image, and can almost go up to 3 stops here. Yeah, that's perfect. Next one, upright, really bad, not a good job of mine, I don't know. why my upright is so bad all the time. That's pretty good. There is just a spot here on her leg. That's probably good. That's okay. Overall brightness is okay. Just go with it. And then we're gonna sync to the next one. And that's a little bit too bright. Let's go with 0 increase or decrease of exposure, and once again do the upright. Gonna use the photo in the background and crop it a little bit different. I don't want the table in the picture, therefore just go with it. Perfect. If you think it's still too bright, just decrease the highlights. And yeah, maybe the shadows just a tiny bit. That's okay. All right. That's the editing part of our video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the set, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week with a new video and a new tutorial. And yeah, see ya. Alright, I hope you enjoyed our behind the scenes video with our stunning model Mia. Now it's your turn. Go out and create some stunning art. I see you in the next video.